What is going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, bringing you all with another double diecast review on Sheldon Creed's and Austin Hill's 2023 Darlington throwback cars from the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Richard Childress Racing. And this is probably a double diecast review many of you guys have been waiting for quite a while, so hopefully this will be worth your wait. And let's go on and hit that like button if you guys want to get more into the double diecast reviews, because this is really cool. I guess you can say we're gonna have double the fun and, more importantly, double the trouble with these one-of-a-kind diecasts that you can only get, which I'll probably tell you guys in a second, as showing you guys the box right there. And now let's get on to the double diecast unboxing and review of the RCR throwbacks for Sheldon Creed and Austin Hill. And alrighty folks, we got both of these diecasts out of their respectable boxes, and we might as well go ahead and start things off with this double diecast review. So let's go and get on to the nice little 360 view of this thing. As you guys can see, pretty familiar with the Chevrolet Camaro branding for the Xfinity cars, which I still think, in my opinion, puts on the best racing and probably what a NASCAR stock car should look like. But heck, I guess that's why we have different series, right? But I wonder if any of us are going to benefit from saying that. Just kidding, guys. As you guys can see, I love doing these double diecast reviews, and that's for one and one thing only. This right here is a really cool set. I mean, not really an official set, but made up, as well, you can already tell we do got $5 quality with, yeah, that 21 is absolutely pushed up. I wonder if it's like that the other side too. Okay, not as bad, but we do got some cosmetic damage. Look at that. I think this thing's actually a race version. Look at that. I guess you could say Austin Hill is having quite the good year. All right, we're already off to 2 punts already, and it's not even been a minute. Good God, Brian. But it's really cool to finally do a double diecast review on this because, well, let's just say these things have been popping up everywhere. All right, and I don't know why it took me this long to finally review it, just because probably forgot about it. But probably a good time to follow up on this because I think reviewed some other RCR cars in my past days on YouTube. So this right here is really cool, as you guys are probably wondering, okay, where you guys can get these cars from? So far, from what I've seen, you can only get it at Walmart's, part of that special Darlington throwback wave that came out later last year. So, yeah, but these are 2 exclusive diecasts that you cannot get anywhere else unless you want to pay customs. But now let's get on to the fine details of this first guy right here, which, I mean, I guess you could say pretty much Jesse loves since Sheldon Creed's no longer with us. But for now, we're going to just play pretend that it's 2023, getting back to the days when Sheldon Creed was still with RCR. And yeah, this right here is really cool. I mean, if you are a NASCAR fan, you are probably going to guess right away what this paint scheme is. This is the iconic AC Delco #2 Chevrolet Monte Carlo that he is doing a throwback to. And no, it's not for Dale Jr.'s championship days. I mean, heck, that's back with DEI. So yeah, he made that AC Delco car very famous. But I'm talking about the one and only Kevin Harvick. This is supposed to represent his 2001 race-winning championship car. My God, guys, and if I remember correctly, I mean, that was the year I started watching NASCAR, and I might have probably slipped in a few Busch Series races, but I was more of a Cup watcher myself. But man, look at this. You got the Goodyear throwback tires, and this is a pretty accurate paint scheme. It's so simple, but they even got the right font. My God, I have so much memories of that #2, guys. Heck, I mean, comment below, what is your favorite memory with the 2 car? It could be from any RCR car. I mean, heck, I'll even take Clint Boyer as an option because he made that car and actually won a championship in that car too. But really cool, Sheldon Creed did a throwback to this. A pretty iconic paint scheme in the what was known as the Busch Series. And man, lots of cool things we got going on right here, guys. I'm so glad Lionel Racing made this in the 1/64 scale because it was canceled originally, but thankfully for NASCAR Authentics, they always like to bring diecast back from the dead, and that's just really cool. But yeah, I mean, I can't really say too much more about Sheldon Creed. I mean, hell, still even to this day, he has yet to find his first Xfinity win. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think Sheldon Creed's ever going to win a race in the Xfinity Series? I mean, heck, hopefully soon, because man, it's almost looking like a Daniel Hemrick season. Oh, could you imagine that? Oh, I'm already making a weird prediction. Creed's going to win the championship now. But that is pretty nice, guys. But now we got to get on to the Austin Hill car, which I think this one's actually very unique besides the horrendous number placement. I mean, good God, it looks like this thing is literally swimming in the ocean. Speaking of the devil, this is supposed to represent Kevin Harvick's 2nd championship car, which I actually thoroughly remember very well because heck, I was a Carl Everton Dale Jr. fan back then, so I am very familiar with the 2006 season. I mean, heck, if I remember correctly, he won like 7 races in this U.S. Coast Guard car. But another thing I got to point out is that not only the paint scheme is accurate, But they even got the same font too. I mean, of course, we cannot. I mean, I think this is like the one only time I remember the U.S. Coast Guard sponsoring the 21 car. But that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of RCR, but when it comes to their throwbacks, they really delivered. I mean, you can see right there, Austin Hill has also been delivering too. Can you believe that this guy is now tied with Dale Jr. for he's like third or fourth on the all-time super speedway win list for NASCAR? I mean, I can't believe it, guys. Do you guys think Austin Hill will win any more super speedway races? Because he's already won 7, which I think is absolutely insane. But heck, one more and he'll be there on the tie with Dale Sr. and Tony Stewart. But a lot of familiar sponsors that you will recognize. I know this guy is not as popular as, well, I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people would probably, if they had to place a bet on who they root for more, probably Sheldon Creed, even though Austin Hill does get stuff done, but it comes at a price. Yeah. I don't have to explain more about Austin Hill. He's a good racer, but yeah, the attitude, yeah, he's got one for sure, to say the least, which I think probably fits the whole schlick that we got from RCR as a whole. But yeah, now I think it's a good time to actually showcase now some side-by-side comparisons of their original paint schemes, because heck, we just like doing that, and plus it'll just show you guys how much different these paint schemes look. So again, these cars are only available at Walmart. This I actually picked up from my good buddies at Spoiler Diecast, so make sure to check them out. Really cool place to get this car and many others. But remember how I said that I love when throwbacks look just like what the original car is, down to the paint scheme, the number. I mean, even how the logos are even arranged. Like, you can clearly see that has like an AC Delco vibe to it. Even though it's just little things like that is just what makes Throwback Diecast so freaking cool. So, just thought I would show you guys right there. I know this is not technically his 2023 car, but heck, it's the only one I got. Plus, now we got a Jesse Love car. So, and here is now the side-by-side comparison of the Austin Hill Bennett cars. And again, very, very cool that they changed up the not only the paint scheme and the number, but also the font. Just little details like that really does go well. But hopefully you guys can find a better quality version compared to the one I got. So luckily for NASCAR Authentics, you always dig and dive. But I think when I got this car, there was only one of them. But Walmart is your best bet, guys. You can't go wrong for a price tag of $4.94 with tax, depending on your area. And still glad to see NASCAR Authentics still a thing in the retailers. And this is one of the exceptions right here. But comment below which one do you guys prefer, or do you guys prefer both, or to hell with both these cars, because heck, some people don't like RCR. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this very interesting double diecast review. A little more shorter than usual, but if you guys thoroughly enjoyed this, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe for more, as this wraps up the double diecast review of the throwbacks for RCR in the NASCAR Xfinity series. Comment, subscribe, and this has been OBB. I'll catch you guys next time on another double diecast review.